Good to
There you
go.
go. Hey guys, welcome to Arlington Wrestling Club TV, episode 1. This is your dad's brainchild, and I'm pretty excited about it. We got guests lining up for the next 2 weeks, so happy to have you guys on here first. As you guys got started here with Arlington Wrestling just a few years ago. How many years have you guys been doing this?
5 years, including this one, because going into the 5th year.
Going in your 5th year.
Mhm.
You guys have had a lot of success in a short time period. It's pretty cool to see. What attracted you guys to wrestling?
The violence in it.
You like the violence?
I started wrestling because I needed to get stronger and faster for football and track.
Yeah. So when you guys started, was it everything you hoped it would be? It was a whole lot more.
It's a whole lot more.
It's a whole lot more.
Yes. I started when I first wrestled Hunter.
Can't hear you.
When I wrestled Hunter the first practice,
Yeah.
I thought I wasn't going to come back.
Okay. He's been doing it a little bit longer. Yeah, he's got some skill. So what is your tell me what you like about it first. What do you like about wrestling now that you've been doing it for so many years?
I like that I can keep my composure. I'm learning how to keep my composure in it. Stuff like that.
What I like about wrestling.
Can't hear you. Can't hear you.
I like the fact that I really don't know.
You'll come back to it. You want to pass?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. So how about what's your favorite wrestling memory? What's your best wrestling memory so far?
When I played on the podium in state, I got 4th place.
Oh yeah, 2018 when I got 2nd place.
Can't hear you.
And you went on to see that wrestler again in freestyle Greco in the what would have been state finals there as well, right?
Mhm.
You got straight matches that year.
Yes.
It's good. What is the most challenging part for you guys?
Practice.
Practice.
Keeping my composure in a losing match.
Composure. So what makes practice the most challenging for you, Tyrez?
That you have to get better and you have to pick the harder partners. And those partners will really push you. So you might be sore the next day.
You have a lot of good partners. What about you, TJ? What's keeping your composure? How do you work on that?
Not letting myself get as frustrated within the match.
Yeah. Okay. What's the most? Let's see. TJ, you're going to 7th grade next year. So, what do you hope to accomplish before you get into high school?
A state championship.
Now you have one in freestyle. Are you trying for the trifecta?
Folk style, yeah.
You want the folk style one? Okay. It's a good one. Therese, you got a few more years, lots of run time. What do you hope to accomplish?
Get first, get a few first places in states, me.
Okay. What are you guys doing? I know you guys, I don't have to ask you guys if you're staying active. I know you guys are staying active. Who comes up with your workouts?
My dad.
My dad. And
Dad's coming up with them? Is he doing them with you? Really doing them with you?
I mean,
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
He's in a good mood to do it.
So you guys are working on, I see you guys working on, you got some track workouts, some football workouts, and some strength training. What's your favorite part?
I like the running part.
You like the running part? Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I kind of like the hurdle part, but then at the same time, I'm iffy about it.
Okay. So what do you guys think about your motivators, right? Who's motivating you? What's your favorite? Who's the guy you look up to, you pay attention to the most, the college level?
I'm Bravo Young, cause like he's flexible, like me. So like I like his scrambling. And
He's pretty good.
I like Jordan Burroughs because of his explosiveness, and he's not scared of his opponents. He's just gonna go out there and wrestle.
Yeah, he's a Jersey guy. It's part of the attitude, right? Did you guys watch the Flow video where him and Kyle Dake were on a surprise interview together the other day? I think this was last week. No. You guys should go back and watch that. You want to talk about keeping your composure against a guy that wants to take your spot. It was a pretty good one to see how he kept his composure when that surprise interview came on. You guys, I think your dad can go access that for you. If not, I can send it to you. So, one of the challenging parts of wrestling, especially in our area, is getting kids out. There's not a lot of newbies coming in. What would you say to some of your teammates to try and get them to come out for wrestling next season?
I would say it will help you with like your speed, cause it will get your like legs like feel like bigger, cause you're always like down in the stance. And it'll help it's gonna help with your explosiveness on the field.
It helps with your endurance because wrestling for how long do you wrestle? Like 5 minutes straight, not easy until like you build up your endurance and your breathing and stuff.
Okay. What about your double leg? Is that kind of like a tackle?
Yeah.
Not many differences, right?
Yeah.
Aggressiveness. What about aggressiveness? How does it wrestling help with your aggressiveness on the field?
I don't know the word to say.
Aggressiveness. What do you get by it? What do you mean by it?
Like when you go up against another person on the field, how does wrestling translate to aggressiveness on the football field? Is it the same thing? Does it differ?
It's pretty much the same thing because like if you're out there as a cornerback against a receiver, it's a 1v1 just like it is in a wrestling match. So
Gotcha. So Tyrez, I know I've seen all your videos from last season. Help you break some tackles?
Did it help you break some tackles?
Last year, helped you break some tackles, gave you some flexibility, some strength, some speed.
Yeah, like it gave me it gave me stamina to keep running like on this last the last touchdown.
Okay. I think how many did you get last year? How many touchdowns?
Forgot.
You lost track.
10.
That's okay.
10.
10. I got my dad 10.
It's pretty solid. What questions do you guys have about the program? You guys have some extra insight, having your dad as a coach and a president of the board. What questions do you have about why we do what we do?
What question do you have for the coaches?
Oh, I forgot what I was going to say.
Oh, go ahead, answer, teacher.
For the board, like
Coach, whatever.
I mean, how long has like the Arlington Wrestling Club like been around?
Arlington's been around for 12 years now. So it started with Coach Pagan back in 2008, 2009, I think was the first season. I came on board the year after that. So I started in year 2. Coach Caskey was around for year 1. Coach Kearns that comes around, helps out, was around for year one. So, it's had a lot of different leaders come through, but it's been pretty consistent with the level of culture and people that come through, that there is new, but there's still consistency. So we keep growing every year.
Who did you look up to when you were a kid?
When I was a kid, I didn't have, we didn't have the internet and flow wrestling like you guys did. So I looked up to the high school guys. I was tall, really, really skinny. So I was 130 pounds, kind of like my Aiden was as a freshman. I looked up to those seniors, those high school guys. They were the ones out there killing it. They were just seeing bigger, stronger, and faster, and I wanted to be like them. I grew up in a wrestling area, so there's a lot of schools that had youth teams, they had middle school teams. You could be middle school and club at the same time. You could be freshman team, JV, varsity. It's just a lot of wrestlers. So high school was it. Looked up to high school. High school coach had been there forever, and had 300 plus wins as a coach. So those are the guys I looked up to.
Chris, I'm gonna jump in and ask one question.
Yeah.
What's it like having your father coach you? Say it again.
Stressful.
Tyrez said stressful.
Stressful.
Loud and annoying at times.
Loud and annoying.
But it
Yeah, I'm sure Aiden would probably tell you guys the same thing.
Cool.
So you guys, so it's loud. So wrestling tournaments are loud. Is it distracting? Can you hear the coaches at all when you're out there in the tournament?
All I hear is screaming and echoing.
I mean, I can hear at times, but at other times it's not as easy.
Yeah. So at football games, they give you, when you can't hear, they give you some visual cues. Is that something you guys want to try and practice on next year? Come up with some more visual cues, look to the corner, and we'll give you guys some hand signals or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You guys like to work on that?
Yeah.
That could be fun. What about doors?
So if you had go back over this past year, think about the matches that you lost. If you had one match that you can go back and wrestle again, who would it be and why?
Garrett Johnson, because he's a good wrestler. Like, he'll give you a run for your money.
Yeah. You guys traded matches this year, huh?
Yes, sir.
I don't know his name, but I lost him in top 100. He's from Alabama.
Alabama kid.
And I underestimated
Good.
him because he is wrestling really sloppy against the Clears kid.
Yeah. Okay. It's good matches. So what would you guys going to train differently? You're just going to keep putting in the work? And what do you think you guys could do differently?
We can be more like, we can keep more composure than we do.
Better composure, yeah. It's a big opportunity. So, I mean, that's something you guys work on in practice, just like you do on your moves and your skill and your strength, right?
Mm-hmm.
You guys got some tough partners to keep up with.
Yeah.
What would you say is your favorite go-to move?
Don't give away too many secrets.
Yeah, don't give away too many, but it might change this year.
There you go.
Outside singles.
Okay.
Outside singles.
Outside singles.
I mean, I do like a knee pick or ankle pick at times, but then
Okay. Rez, are we keeping you awake?
Who? drinking myself.
It means you're yawning a lot, bud.
Can't stop moving over here.
Anthony, it's a long time to sit. You guys have any other questions? Anything else you guys want to talk about and share with the Arlington Wrestling Club audience?
Oh,
Favorite quote? Favorite something you think about? If you had to give a quote or a saying to another wrestler, what would you say? You don't know?
I don't know what you mean by that quote.
A quote or a saying, like, you know, you got a quote in there that said never give up. Got nothing?
I got one in my office. Let me show you guys something real quick. 1 second. So this was made. So when I deployed 2004, so you have to excuse the picture, it's a little old. Pep Boys actually made the sign for me, and they put a little quote on there. It's a Martin Luther King quote. And I think about it today too. So the ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands at moments of comfort, where he stands at times of challenge. So you guys talk about keeping your composure. I think that kind of speaks to a little bit. So I'll show you guys that. You can kind of see what I used to look like. I gotta take the background off. It's not coming through. Wait, there we go. Nope. Oh, this is a failure. There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
almost.
And that's not working. Why is it just coming through here? So you can kind of see it there you go. So this is from 2004, I think. Yeah, it's the year I deployed. So you kind of see it there. So I thought that quote, you guys were asking about quotes, it just kind of stuck out to me. It's sitting here in the office. I've never known what to actually do with it. It's sitting down on the floor.
Yeah.
That's something that stands out to me, right? So when you think about times of challenge, so when you're trying to keep your composure or you're wrestling a match, a rematch that you guys are looking for, that's time of challenge. All right. So it's the ultimate measure of how you guys think about yourself. From what I hear from you guys talking about, it sounds like that's something that would relate to you guys a little bit. Well, cool. What you guys think?
About the interview?
Yeah. You want to try it again? Maybe interview some of your teammates?
Yes.
Okay.
Call out a teammate to interview. Person to challenge a teammate to interview.
Bruce.
See it?
Bruce? Yeah, it'd be a good one. Well, we can work on that list, TJ, if you can't think of one right now.
Pick one. You got Jackson.
Buckaloo's?
Yeah, we can interview the Buckaloo.
Okay.
Another good one.
Yeah.
Go high school.
Yeah, they mentioned Hunter Heflin. It was like, well, he's in high school now.
In high school, hey,
You still interview?
him, yeah. He was your team captain this year. And, unfortunately, had a terrible accident in January in Arkansas. But that'd be a good interview to find out. I mean, that's overcoming a big challenge, right? Didn't get to accomplish what he wanted to this year. That'd be a good one. We can see if we can set that up. All right, guys. That's it for episode 1. Thanks for guys being a part of it. Let's see what it looks like online.